Russia has repeatedly denied any involvement in the attack on Sergei Skripal and his daughter, and on Saturday gave 23 British diplomats a week to leave Moscow, as well as closing the British Consul in Russia. As the diplomats leave London in the biggest tit-for-tat expulsions since Margaret Thatcher ordered Soviet spies to leave in 1985, May was due to chair a National Security Council meeting on the crisis. Russia has refused to explain how Novichok, a nerve agent first developed by the Soviet military, was used to strike down Skripal, a former colonel in Russian military intelligence who betrayed dozens of spies to Britain. Skripal, 66, and his 33-year-old daughter Yulia have been critically ill since they were found unconscious on a bench in the English city of Salisbury on March 4. A British policeman who was also poisoned is in a serious but stable condition. Russia says it knows nothing about the poisoning and has repeatedly asked Britain to supply a sample of the nerve agent that was used against Skripal. The United States and European powers say they share Britain's belief that Russia is culpable for the poisoning, though they given no indication of what they will do about it. Soviet-era scientist British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson said last week that it was overwhelmingly likely that Russian President Vladimir Putin himself made the decision to use the toxin against Skripal. Putin, who was elected for a fourth term in the Kremlin on Sunday, said Russia had been falsely accused. As for the tragedy that you mentioned, I found out about it from the media. The first thing that entered my head was that if it had been a military-grade nerve agent, the people would have died on the spot, Putin told reporters on Sunday. A Cold War-era scientist acknowledged on Tuesday he had helped create the nerve agent, contradicting Moscow's insistence that neither Russia nor the Soviet Union ever had such a program. However, Professor Leonid Rink told the RIA news agency that the attack did not look like Moscow's work because Skripal and his daughter had not died immediately. It's hard to believe that the Russians were involved, given that all of those caught up in the incident are still alive, he said. Such outrageous incompetence by the alleged Russian spies would have simply been laughable and unacceptable.